All right, so this is not an unfamiliar brewery, Lonepint. It's in Magnolia, not too far from Houston, outside of Houston, basically. Hopefully, I'll get to go see it this Friday. We'll see what happens. But they really have Lone Pine Yellow Rose, which focused on Mosaic, and it was an IPA. They just have this crazy packaging. It comes in a 4-pack, so it's gonna be a little heavy. So these are nice bottles, but this is how it holds it. And it catches your eye, but they do not mess around when it comes to their beer. It is phenomenal beer. Lone Pine Yellow Rose is one of my top favorites coming out the gate. Just awesome. And so I would like to say, don't be afraid of the price. These are each basically pints, just a little over. So you're getting 4 pints of beer for like 12 bucks. And they average differently, but they're pretty high. This one's 6.6. So this one's called the 667 Neighbor of the Beast IPA. Boom. And so this is 66.7 IBUs. So that's pretty intense and pretty freaking specific. I don't know if they did that on purpose or what. I don't care. I love their packaging. So this one I'm gonna leave a little warm room temperature. I'm really, honestly, to be honest, whenever you have beers that are cold, you're suppressing a lot of the flavors. So if you have something you don't really like, usually chilling it kind of helps to make it very palatable for you. So that's just a quick tip. So it's looking very light on the SRM scale, yeah. More orangey looking, more like a regular beer, but it's an IPA, so can't wait to see what's going on with these hops. There we go, nice and easy, nice and easy. Kind of nervous and I'm kind of excited. Uh-oh, that happened fast. It's fine, we're not spilling. Take a moment to read. All right, Lone Pint Brewery is a grassroots insurrection with the true beer lover in mind. Okay, well this is their mission statement. I suggest you read that. I'm trying to get the profile, the creation of the beer and the story they have behind it. So it's an American Indian Pale Ale. It's a bountiful amounts of American 2-row malt barley with a sprinkle of Munich and caramel in combination with 2 bold whole cone American hops. The hops are evenly rationed throughout the boil. So the sooner you put it in, the more bitterness you get from it. You do want some bitterness because it's you're basically just kicking all the sugar out of the barley or the malt, whatever you want to call it. And so it tends to be very sweet, so it balances out so it doesn't taste very sweet. And so based on the alpha acids, and that's some deep stuff. They have different types of acids, and that's what causes the effects of the flavor, and how they react depending when you boil them. So that's something I'm gonna have to look up more into. But it really is like it gets very deep once they start doing actual fresh hops. So based on their alpha acids content, and create a nectarous combination of both hops bittering, flavoring, aroma characteristics. Post-fermentation, 667 is a dry hop with amounts of a 1/3 American hop. So basically they hopped the whole thing, and then at the end when it was done, they threw more hops in there. That's basically what happened. The beer is named after a phrase someone scowled into the wall of their favorite college watering hole. So the tasty notes is gonna be orange nectar, frothy white head, medium malt body, seriously chock full of pineapple, grapefruit, aroma finish with hints of peach, honey, and hop heads. Sauced hallucinations. Ingredients, obviously 2-row malt, the caramel and red malt wheats, Simcoe, Sentinel, and Citra hops. Ooh. And they have their own in-house yeast. So that was a mouthful. Sorry, I'm not trying to feed you all this information, but I want you to understand that they have it there on the bottle, that it's very easy to go. They're very descriptive with it, it's very poetic, but it's very simple. Applies a lot of hops. So if you want to get to the point, go to the bottom. If you like to read it, please read it. Honestly, for them to put in all this work, thank you very much. Tasty notes is very deep, good to have. The picture cracks me up because this guy has a sock puppet. They go to town on this, man. I love it. It usually breaks down, yep, the OG, so the gravity, the original gravity was 1.062, the Alkavarn 6.6, the final gravity was 1012, the IBU 6.7, and obviously it's 16.9 ounces. It's unfiltered, unpasteurized, decadent, with care, and semi-settle is normal. So you will have some stuff on the bottom, but if you don't spin it around or move it too much, you really don't have to worry about it, but it's not bad for you. It's basically good natural bacteria, or yeah, it's good for you, like yogurt. So, oh man, this is like a beautiful garden of just sweet, fruity flowers. Just, God. Yes, it's like pineapple-y, mango-y, citrusy, lemony, but all sweet and perfumey. This is when beer takes you to a whole other level. I'm very excited to try this, and I really hope you take the time to try one. If you have not had Lonepint Yellow Rose, please do that first. It would be a little more mellow than this, but if you're a hophead, this might be up your alley. All right, let's see. God, it's like a bowl of fruit, man. Just mouth like pineapples and everything's tossed in. It's all, you can like smell the juice is just pouring out of it. It's ridiculous. Nice. So it does have a little more of a floral bitter, or it lingers, but then you get this, all these other wave of just hoppy flavors just rolling to hit your tongue. They all want to crash and land on your taste buds. Jeez. I'm telling you, this is a mean one, but it's worth it. When you work your way up to hops like this, oh. It's very like, it smells very vibrant. The flavor is very bold, but it's not super overwhelming. At 6.7, this is where I start to lose the flavor notes, and I'll get more of the bitter notes. But right now, I can taste the pineapple-y, fruity, citrusy. Just, it's gorgeous, but it's dry. It doesn't feel sugary or sweet or super malty sweet. So for having like 3 malts in there and 3 different types of hops, it's pretty balanced to be a savory, enjoyable beer that is definitely worth sipping on. No chugging here. If you want to chug, go ahead, but you might regret it because it'll catch up to you. Wow, 2 thumbs up. This is a very intense. This is like an 8 right here. This is a beer that like pushes your boundaries and you go back for more. Like, it's intense. Hopefully you like this, and hopefully if you've never been introduced to Lonepint Yellow Rose, that you will now start taking a look at them. I highly recommend them. They have not let me down. So far, they had a beautiful brown ale. It was a Scottish or gentleman or Englishman's relish is what they called it. Lonepint Yellow Rose, which is like basically an IPA, or more like a pale, but still very hoppy, but that's more fruity and abundant in flavor. The aroma's still amazing. This one's more savory, strong, but not very overwhelming. I'm pretty sure they can push a little harder and really get you to be like, oh, too much. But they did a good job, and I'm enjoying this sip tonight. If you're new, be careful with this one. This will put some hair on your chest, and I don't know if you want that, because I don't know who's drinking it, but not everybody wants hair on their chest. I don't have that problem, fortunately. But everybody else, honestly, if you're listening and you haven't had this, if you see it or you can get your hands on it, I highly recommend trying it. It's beautiful. They do a good job in every single beer. I'm not over exaggerating. I'm not pushing it for any reason. This is my personal opinion, and I hope it helps you decide to try it or not. I do thank you for watching. Hope this wasn't too boring. Sorry for this. Got off work and I'm just trying to wind down and relax and get ready for tomorrow. Just enjoy my day off. So hopefully you get your day off, you get your weekend, and you enjoy it with a solid beer. From Lonepint, thank you very much. Have a good night.